Environmental engineers. An excellent example of a professional career that has evolved to meet the needs of the booming environmental industry is environmental engineer. They use their training in both the physical and biological sciences to solve complex problems in such diverse areas as design and planning, manufacturing, product development, and computer programming. They also work in research and development, public policy, and management.
The EPA's mission is protecting human health and the environment. We do that through a number of different programs. The program that I'm working in is called Superfund, where we clean up abandoned hazardous waste sites. Our engineers and scientists work as project managers. Their role is to take a site that's been contaminated and then put together a team of attorneys, consultants, toxicologists, and other people who work together to get that site cleaned up.
Some examples of their work are monitoring wastewater treatment processing and devising strategies to deliver water during droughts. Internationally, they may build sanitation facilities in impoverished countries and refugee camps. They also design treatment processes to control air pollution, work with industries to comply with air pollution laws, and use computer simulations to help solve metropolitan air pollution problems. In addition, these engineers may work with government agencies responsible for maintaining clean air and water standards.
As a project manager, my job is essentially sort of like being a judge or a moderator. I try to weigh all the different factors, look at all the problems and the concerns from all sides, and try to make a decision that is both legally acceptable and complies with the laws and the regulations, and also is satisfactory to everybody involved.
In this role, they may act as something of a detective as they unravel problems in systems that aren't functioning properly.
We had an inkling that this waste pit was going to be very contaminated. They said, why don't we build a structure over it so that we can contain the vapors that come out. And then on the other side, there's a big piece of equipment, and it's a carbon system that was drawing the contaminated air off and removing the contaminants from the air.
Typically, environmental engineers focus in one of three areas: air, land, or water. In the course of their work, they may climb a smokestack, wade in a creek, or go toe-to-toe with the district attorney over a compliance matter. They also spend time on paperwork, filling out forms and writing reports and memos.
My bachelor's degree is in mechanical engineering, and my senior year of college I took a class called air pollution control, and I fell in love with it as much as that's possible, and I knew that I wanted to do environmental work from that one class, and so I decided to go on and get my master's degree in environmental engineering.
I don't have any formal training as a project manager, at least in college, but I found that college, both undergraduate and graduate school, gave me the opportunity to learn how to organize and plan and complete tasks and work with other people as well.
A solid knowledge of a variety of computer programs is important, as computers are often used to solve mathematical equations to determine how a structure or system operates. Computer-aided design, or CAD systems, are also used to produce and analyze designs. Engineers often split their time between working in offices and working outdoors, and sometimes are involved in court proceedings.
I get to work with a variety of people, engineers, scientists, attorneys, the community, citizens, and I find that to be most rewarding, interacting with people.
While the 40-hour week is standard, sometimes it is necessary to work long hours to meet deadlines. In government positions, engineers may work in the areas of transportation, defense, space programs, energy, or water resources. Private firms generally specialize in environmental issues.
I like working with people. I've had other engineering jobs that involved working on drawings, doing air quality modeling, which is one aspect of environmental engineering. And in those positions, I spent most of my time behind my computer by myself. And I enjoyed that. I just did not enjoy doing that 8 hours a day. And that's when I knew I needed to find a job that involved more working with people.
People who like solving problems and have a strong background in math and science are good candidates for this work. Teamwork is important, plus the ability to communicate complex engineering information to non-technical people, both in writing and orally.
Having good negotiation skills, having good persuasive skills are important. Overall, communication is critical in our field. You've got people who have got to speak articulately and convincingly and write in a way that's clear and persuasive.
Environmental engineering is one of the fastest growing careers, as these professionals are being called upon to help solve some of the nation's most pressing environmental problems.
The future holds a lot of change for environmental engineers. We've gone from cleaning up contamination or pollution in the environment to prevention. So a lot of the work will be working with industry, figuring out ways to reduce their waste streams and minimize the pollution that escapes.
Typical job duties might include working with other professionals, such as air quality specialists, to enforce pollution laws, helping a developing nation build better sanitation systems, designing a plan to reduce, recycle, and treat hazardous waste, and determining the cause of a fish kill near an industrial plant. A Bachelor of Science degree is required. If there is no environmental engineering program available, then a civil, mechanical, or industrial engineering degree with an environmental focus should be obtained, plus on-the-job training. If your work as an engineer affects public health, safety, or property, then you must register with the state. In addition, you must pass an engineer in training exam and later an exam covering engineering practice. Starting salaries range from $20,000 to $40,000 per year. The job outlook is very good, given the number and complexity of the environmental issues facing the world today. Nearly 40% of environmental engineers work for government agencies. For more information, write to the American Academy of Environmental Engineers, 130 Holiday Court, Suite 100, Annapolis, Maryland, 21401. Or visit their website at www.aaee.net.